You know what's the best thing to do when an invader spawns into your world? Just wail on them right away. Just freaking wail on them. Because what they're gonna do is use their invincibility to just kick your ass. Yes, I did a cheeky little kick because don't do that. Just don't do that. You've been invaded before. We're at level 138 here. You've been invaded plenty of times before. That's never worked for you. So don't do that. Now this is my first time using curved swords ever, and I gotta say their moveset is phenomenal. I guess just any power stance swords are just really good together, but I really should have gone with bleed on these, but I just preferred the lightning because I just don't like doing status effects. This is Greybeard. This is a new character I got up, a new like alter ego of mine. My name is Gray. I don't know if I've mentioned that, but my name is Gray, and well, Grayson, and just for my fiance for like years now, I make stupid little characters in all the games we play together, and like just they have like some variation of my name, and like Greybeard is low-hanging fruit, so I was like, well, it's time to make a pirate, and this is as much of a pirate as I could make an Elden Ring. I'm not very creative, so I was gonna do a whole like, oh yar, me a pirate, but I'm not good at accents. I'm like famously bad at accents. Almost as bad at accents as I am at Elden Ring. I'm not very good. I will just spam this. You'll see this running attack be spammed a lot when I really shouldn't have, because I'm not very good at this game. And like, you might be thinking, oh well, if you're not very good at this game, why do we only see my W's? Because I'm not gonna post my L's. The L's most of the time are just like really lame. It's like three guys. It's just I walked into the blender. I fell for the bait. Is that interesting content? I don't know. No, that's not the kind of content I like to see. So like I just try to make the stuff that I would genuinely watch, which is just stupid builds that work on some people. And yeah, so Dragon Bolt Blessing, I love this spell because that sword just bounces off of me. He can't just R1 spam into oblivion. It's definitely like noob armor, quote unquote, but so what? So what? So I've got like kind of a policy for when I invade bosses is like just turn into like stage hazard mode. This jar cannon is the most telegraphed thing in the world. You can dodge it pretty simply. If you have problems dodging that, man, I wanted to blast him out of the air with that so bad. I am malding still. This was recorded like a day or two ago, and I'm still malding that didn't hit. This guy like really tries to focus me instead of this boss though. And like he could just run down the hill with me and this boss would de-aggro. And like this boss, again, I'm level 138, so he's between level 150 and 125. This boss is really easy at the meta levels. So why he needs his friend to help him with it is beyond me, because I killed that thing at like level 40. So like, I don't know if this guy's AFK, so I just walk up behind him and do a little, yeah. And I was genuinely surprised to see that he wasn't AFK. I thought he just sent his friend home and then like got up and tried to grab a cup of tea. Or I don't know. But we've got a Rivers of Blood Enjoyer, which I am not very good at countering. I know you're just supposed to roll as with most attacks, and like Corpse Piler is just pretty simple, just roll backwards. I'm not thinking about that in the moment though. All I'm thinking of is killing him. I just want him dead as quickly as I possibly can muster it. But like, you know, I'd say that this is a like half decent fight. I felt like I was having a fight with somebody who actually wanted a quote unquote fair. Like he's not rune arced or anything. Like he still has a whole shitload more flasks than me. But he wants to duel somebody that isn't like power stance great spears in the arena. That's why we're locked in this little room together. If you have any tips or tricks for the curved swords and like the moveset, how to use them, feel free to let me know. I'm always learning. I, for the longest time throughout all the Souls games, was a avid believer in just, no, bro, strength. We got it. Just great sword. Ultra great sword. Elden Ring really allowing there to be like more than one playstyle, unless you're really good at the game, is nice, and I want to expand my playstyle. So just, yeah, let me know. I posted a video recently for Armored Core 6 that was ill-received by some because I think they thought I was bullying somebody, but they gave up. And like, I talked about this before, where I hate people who give up, especially in like a 1v1 situation. Because that's what that video was. It was a 1v1 Armored Core 6 1v1. That guy could have kicked my ass, but he gave up. So I made fun of him. I made fun of him a little bit, and then because he fought me again in the final round, it was all good. And like, look at that. So I always consider tying with the host still a win for me. I thought this was just, at first, a bunch of people, like, Limgrave Gank Squad. But I think that they might be PvEing, but that doesn't make any sense to me because, once again, I'm level 138. If you're ever invading and thinking, oh man, I am not getting like any freaking invasions, what the hell? How are all these people online getting so many invasions? 1, be level 138. 2, spam both the fingers for near and far. 3, if it's been 5 minutes, change locations. I don't know why that works for me. It might just be like a Pavlovian response or something. But that's what I do, and I seem to get pretty consistent invasions on PC. I don't know about the other platforms, but that's what I do. But you see what I'm doing here? Just the lazy running a 1. It gets the kill though. It gets the kill though. It does the job. So why not? I run out of these spark aromatics, and like I'm quite sad because I like using them, even though they don't scale with X very well. I don't think. I think they're a strength scaling thing. I forgot that he was frosted there. Speaking of frosty. Did I mention it's cold here in Canada? I know I mentioned that in every video, but like, we haven't gotten any snow yet. We got snow once for a day here, where I'm at least. And no snow at all. And it's been above like 5 degrees. Pretty toasty for winter. You can really see that I do not know what I'm doing with these weapons. I didn't even know that these were both curved swords. Like, I know I'm supposed to be playing a pirate here, and I'm using the Falchion, whatever you want to call it. I've heard people pronounce it every which way. So however you think it's pronounced, that's what I'm saying, dude. I promise. I know the scimitar exists. I just love this weapon. I love it so much. I think it's pretty, and I like its heavy attack. I don't know if the scimitar has that. But I just like the Falchion. And I didn't know that they were both curved swords until literally my first invasion of this, where I was like, oh my god, that's a power stance attack. What am I doing here? Because I thought it was going to be like, the shuttle is supposed to be a hook if you were not aware. Because I forgot to mention that already. Godless Hook is, I don't know, lazy character writing. This guy's got me like right up against the ropes. But just a couple of L1s and we're off for the races. That's another W in my books. We're in the fair Missoula with the jar cannon, and that should have blasted him to the left. Why did it blast him backwards? I am so sad about this. Like, genuinely depressed on how physics works in this, but check this out. Bam. Now the host is alone. All alone. For me to have. Yeah, he wanted to trade that, but like, I think I can put out a bit more DPS with my curved sword for his katanas. And especially if I had like bleed on these, he would have been dead like way earlier. But I put lightning on them just because I don't like status effects, and lightning scales better with Dex. So these guys, I'm like trying to hide, but these guys very clearly see me. I'm just like trying to be like AFK. I didn't mean to use the Dragon Blessing there. I meant to zoom in and look at them with my jar, but I didn't have it two-handed because I'm actually dumb. I've got this jar soft swapped, so nobody expects the soft swap jar. I know I could just hard swap off to a jar, but that's like besides the point. I wanted the cannon on the pirate at all times. What if I needed it in the heat of the moment? Just to clown on somebody. Also, look at this shot. I'm looking at him, and it goes right next to his head. He doesn't even move. He doesn't move. Oh, I moved like slightly up before the shot, but like, what? What the hell? Sometimes the hitboxes are the most precise thing in the world, the perfect cellular recreation of the human body, and then other times they are just a kilometer long. And here comes the host. Don't know what that hunter's up to. I think he ends up dying because he doesn't come down here with me and the host. Yeah, he just fell there. I didn't see that until then. And yes, skill issue on my part. I didn't dodge the freaking moonlight hard shot. And yeah, I forgot to swap off of the fucking catalyst, so I tried to cast Dragon Bolt Blessing again. Because I'm actually dumb. I don't know why his friend isn't coming down and his friend is just lobbing arrows that aren't actually hitting me. Like, his friend could come down here and they would kick my ass. So I don't understand the point of this. He's just still up there. And I guess for his failings, he just jumps off. Why do people AFK as blue? Like, I know you can just leave it on and like all that, but Buddy is actually just sitting there while I lob big lightning bolts at him. Not a care in the world. And like the worst part about that is that this guy has no repercussions for this. I think if you AFK as a blue, like if you die as a blue, there should be like you lose all your runes or something. Just like if you die as an invader, you are asking to go somewhere, and I skipped ahead just to get to them because it took me uncomfortably long to get over here. And as you can see, this is a 27-minute long video that we're only halfway through. So you're welcome for cutting out me literally just walking and not doing anything. I feel like every now and then I really lock in and I do way better than what I'm supposed to be able to do. This isn't an example of that. This is just me pressing L1 3 times in a row. But it always seems like whenever I lock in, I'm not recording or my shadow play is not on. I caught some of those in my Armored Core 6 D to A rank video. That's like 3 hours long. That some people watch the whole thing, and I don't know why, because it's probably a really boring video. But yeah, did you see that vigor check? That guy had like 900 health. I don't get it. We've got a Stielovsky cosplayer here. Love to see it. Hate to go against it because they're usually pretty good. I fucked that up so bad. But like, he's got PSGS out for 2 guys, but like, as far as I know, PSGS is only good against one dude. But I guess because I'm here now, I can distract one of them for him, and that's exactly the plan. Even though we both whipped out the range there. Yeah, Thin Michael on thin ice there, because that was so unfortunate. He had just enough health to not be obliterated by me. But because I don't know what happened here. I didn't alt F4. I didn't pull the plug or anything. It just happenstance that happened. So sad that my Stielovsky cosplayer died. I'll always remember him. So that's not the host. The host is up on the hill there. But this is the best co-invader, is this fucking golem. Like, just thwomp, dude. Just right on their fucking head. They're too busy paying attention to Bad Red Man to see the 40-foot tall walking death behemoth that is right in front of me. So I think, okay, well, this guy's clearly like, this is just some like baby who needs to be babysat because they had their friend. They whipped out the jar, but my Golem co-invader, he just came in again with the overhead womp. Hate to live it, love to see it. Yeah, literally last second I heard something going on behind me. Even though watching this back, I saw him when I first invaded. Yeah. There you go. You just... This is really easy to parry. I did get parried in like several of my gigantic L's I took. You can just parry that. It's a very big target, a very long hitbox to parry. Host goes back up, so he's like safe up there. He doesn't bother coming back down. I whip out the jar cannon just to flex on him, and because I know I can finish this invasion at any point. And oh, he hit me just before it was gonna come out there. That hurt. That hurt internally when that happened. No words. He gets down again, the jar comes out. And because I was just upset at the time, I don't know why, but I sent it back down, so he had to wait for it to come back up. Just cause I'm an asshole. Just cause I'm an asshole. There's no explanation for that. I was just feeling cunty. Hmm. Yes, good advice here. Always have this freaking lantern somewhere like that you can just use. Because I spawned in this cave and wandered around in the darkness for like 3 minutes until I just gave up and equipped this. Don't wander in the dark. And I love these crystals. I'll say this every time I see these crystals. These crystals make me happy inside. They make me euphoric. I love them so much. I had one of these crystals as like my desktop wallpaper when Elden Ring released for the longest time. And these guys just actually push my shit. I met my match with these three. They got me. You might be thinking to yourself, oh, well, you said that you don't like to put your L's in here. I like to put my L's in when it's funny, and that was funny to me. And anyways, here, I spawn up here, but they're all the way down there. If you look very closely down there, you can see them. Just little itty bitty specks. Why the hell did the game put me up here? I am so far away from them. That would take so long to get down. So I skip ahead for you, so you don't have to just watch me walk for 5 minutes. But yeah, this is how this guy's choosing to play the game. You'll see. Just take some bets right now. What level is that phantom? Also, I didn't know waves of gold could still hurt you when it got blocked by something like a tree. So keep that in mind, I guess, because I didn't know that until today. Very easy to dodge. I don't know why he's spamming it at me. Probably because it hit me a couple times because I was just unaware of the fact that it can still hit me if it gets blocked by something. Also, where does this tree man come from? This guy to my left just materialized. I didn't even see him. Like, there's not a player or anything. There's PvE big guy mob. He just materialized. Scared the actual bejesus out of me. I'm just sniping these jar shots today. I got like overconfident and I whiffed them from basically here on out, but I was doing pretty half decent with my jar cannon shots today. And he's really just gonna keep spamming that wave, and like he's just gonna aggro that guy. That guy's just getting angry now, and this will spell his downfall. Now they're both coming in with some spell spams. I know Waves of Gold isn't a spell, it's natural form, but like it's essentially a spell, come on. And just rip Yang. Cause I'm coming for him now. I got them on their heels. I'm going in. And Yang is down with 1 and then 2 attacks. Alright. Your bets? Yeah, he was 712. He max level. I think that's max level at least. Yeah, that's how this guy and this host are choosing to play this game. This poor host is probably just some poor dude not wanting to play Elden Ring, but his friend is like, no dude, I swear, trust me, it's a good game, bro, I swear. And is just waves of golding their way through the entire game. You can just stand back and like, I'll just kill all the enemies, bro. I'm really good at this game. I'm really, really good at this game. Everything will die. You won't die. I just feel bad for people like who play like that. You're not experiencing like the actual beauty in this game and how this game is really fun. And yes, so here's 10 times speed. This invasion. So Crab Shack people already I hate being here. I don't like being here. They turned off Conqueror's Tongue as soon as I got in. So I bring them over here, so I kill their phantom and I kill the blue. And then this guy just runs. He stands his ground for a couple seconds here or there, here and there. But I'm not like trying to take him back over there just yet, but he runs. He just runs all the way back. So he grabs his summon, and I'm like, alright, we're wasting time. I'll waste yours. I guarantee you, I have more time on my hands today to waste than you do. And I'm one sneaky guy, alright? I'm right next to them. They have no clue. They have no clue. I'm right next to them. I try to take a couple Jarkana shots. I whiff them real bad, but what else is new? You can't hit them all. I do want to preface this with, I lose this invasion. But, is it really a loss with what I do? Sitting here watching them for a bit. I'm wasting their time. They aren't fucking up some other invader right now because they are too busy dealing with me. Me, an annoying little tick in their world that they have to get rid of somehow. So I just run. They're thirsty and they are gonna just chase after me forever. This invasion was 45 minutes. This was a 45-minute long invasion of basically just me running and dodging all their spells and attacks. But I had an idea, an epiphany. Take them to the Erd Tree Avatar and have them kill it. Because if they kill that Erd Tree Avatar that I'm trying to get them to, but I get fucking lost, I am genuinely lost right now. What you're seeing right now is me lost. I don't know where I am. I'm scared. I don't know where my mommy is. Please help. Where am I? I'll find it eventually. It's just because it got foggy, I couldn't see where that minor Erd Tree was. But yeah, I lose. But if I can make them kill this Erd Tree Avatar, they can no longer gank here. That's the mindset behind it. I know they can just go to a different friend's world, but now one of two is gone. Anyways, I did die before the Erd Tree Avatar kicked the dust, but it seemed like they were still attacking it when I left, when I was dead. So I really hope they killed it. I encourage you to do the same. Anyways, see ya.